I did like 2 years down the road in prison in Georgia. And then I just came out and just got back to what I do.
2 years was the full sentence, or?
That particular time, yeah, I did 2 years that time. I only been home like 4 months. I ain't even been home that long. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What was the final charge that sentenced you for 2 years?
The final charge, it was like a financial, like a fraud charge, you know what I'm saying? It's public record, like, it is what it is.
It was a plea deal you accept?
Yeah, because I was on probation. So like I had like 3 years probation, but I was on the run. So then like it caught up with me. Like I actually got locked up in Cali, in LA. I was in LA County Jail for like 4 months. And then after I was on my sentence, they came and got me and brought me back here. And then that's when I did the 2 years.
So explain what led you to probation in the first place.
I had a situation with some people, and it was like some money, you know what I'm saying, involved. And it was like a thing like, well, I was making like 20,000 every 2-3 days type shit, you know what I'm saying? And one person got caught up, and you know how that goes, like, told, you know what I'm saying?
So do you serve any incarceration for that, or it was just straight probation for you?
Nah,
from that
at
charge?
first, like I had my lawyer, you know what I'm saying? I had a great lawyer, shout out to Jacoby Hudson. I had a good lawyer, and the original, it was just probation.
3-year probation.
Yeah, they tried to give me like 10, but I was like, nah, fuck that. I just paid them some more money and they got it down to 3.
And then while you're on probation,
While I'm on probation.
explain the on the run part, because that's where I'm confused.
While I'm on probation in Atlanta, right, I get into another situation with a female, right? So the female got somebody that she knows that works somewhere, and we do whatever we do, and it ended up being like 45,000 or whatever. And I guess the girl got fired, and then the girl told on her, and then the girl told on me. So I just take off. I just go to LA, like, and I was just in LA.
Did you know there was a charge? Did you know?
Nah, I didn't know, because my probation officer called me, and she told me to come in. So when she called me, told me to come in, I'm like, fuck no, because I just knew, you know what I'm saying, and it ended up being what it was.
And then you go on the run.
Go on the run. I ran for about 8 months. 8 months. I ain't getting no trouble, no nothing. And how I got caught was like, I was on, you know, like the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I was on the Hollywood Walk of Fame or whatever like that. I'm just walking, and I guess it's crazy. Being from New York, it's crazy because like we just cross the street. Like we're not looking to see like, oh, like don't walk or whatever like that. I just walked across the street, and he like, man, you can't just walk around like, there's signs, So then he got my ID, and then it was over. Went right to LA County Jail.
And what was your original reason for running?
Shit, I ain't want to go to jail. Fuck, I mean, I should have just handled it, cause whatever, but I just feel like you gotta catch me, bro. Like, it sound a little crazy, but you gotta catch me. I ain't turning myself in. Fuck that.
Did you have a plan? Did you say, okay, I want to get my money up to a certain extent?
Honestly, I had so much money at the time, like, not to sound whatever, but I had so much money at the time, like, I didn't care. So my plan was like, yo, while I'm on the run, let me record. Let me just record and make visuals and whatever and do that. So I was just recording. So I knew I was gonna have to sit down. You know what I'm saying? So that was my plan for real. That was it. And it's crazy. That was it.
But when it comes to your plan, is your plan, I'm going to just record till they catch me? Or is your plan, I'm going to record to a certain extent, I got my money, enough money,
No,
I got my visuals and music up to a certain point, then I'm going to turn myself in, get this handled, and then we'll move on from there. Was that the plan? Or?
No, the plan was, shit, I'm recording. Like, I am not thinking about getting caught. I don't want to get caught. if they ain't never catch me, I would have still been on the run right now. Like that was my plan. Like I was a little younger at the time. When you're younger, you're not really thinking like you just moving off emotion. You know what I'm saying?
When someone like yourself goes on the run,
Right.
do you catch an extra charge for the running part?
It depends on where you're running from. Like, cause different states do different things. So like I remember one time I ran from Virginia one time, and when they caught me, they charged me with an extra charge. Like, and that charge held like what is it called? Like fleeing or like a fugitive from justice, some stupid shit. And that charge held like an extra like 1 to 5 years type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. But yeah, you get hit with an extra charge, and then you got to sit on a bus and you got to travel across country. And they might put you on a plane, or they might put you on the back of a fucking like a dog catcher van looking shit, and you in there, and you just like this, and ain't no windows, it's just dark, and you just next to people, and you don't know where you going. Man, I don't recommend that shit for nobody. That shit, just handle your business, don't run. Like, it ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? It ain't good.
So I'm confused one more time.
All right.
I know at first you said they're gonna have to catch you, right? But then you just advised people watching, don't run.
I say that because me knowing now, like, I ended up doing more time instead of just handling my business. But a lot of dudes, you can't really tell nobody like to go turn yourself in. Like, they're not doing it. That's the mindset I had. Like, fuck, I'm not turning. But now that I really know the difference, like, you gotta handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit over with.
If you could do it all over again, you would have handled your business instead of ran?
If I could do it over again, I'd do it the same way. Because it made me, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like made me realize what's what. It showed me a lot of shit. So I wouldn't change it. Nah, hell no.